now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Oh man, here we go again. Here we go again. Loose Radio, I thought we was done with this. And it's starting to become tiring. I will agree. It's starting to become tiring. But you know what? We must continue the show. Like they say, Dre Day only make Easy's payday. But in this case right here, Loose, you make my payday. Today they paid us our YouTube checks. And I can honestly say I made a lot of money off of you, sir. Probably one of the biggest months that I done had in YouTube history because of somebody that's as dumb as you. See, the little play that y'all put together that the whole YouTube world has finally come to realize what happened, it did me some justice. You see, because I made a lot of money off that video. And I'm saving all my money up for the day. Your day. We ain't got to say what day that is. Because I done got in your girl's DM. I told you in my last video. Sweetie! I'm saving up to get her a wedding ring. But anyway, let's get to the business. I want to address Mrs. Cannon Radio. And I'm not talking about your girlfriend. I'm talking about your mother. Let's get serious here. And Miss Cannon, Luce's mother, I mean, no disrespect at all. But I do have to speak reality. I want to speak reality because your son is one of the worst cases, one of the worst kids that came out in the year that he was born in.
Were you ever in special ed classes as a young kid, or is this just totally made up?
He was one of the worst cases. And I want to say this. Before you laid down with his rat-infested father and you let him bust in your pee hole, it would have been way more pleasant to the world if you would have just bent over and let him bust in your backside. Or just laid the cum right there on the sheet and we wouldn't have this radio guy that we have today. Now, I told your master Whack 100, I sent him a text the other day and I said, get your dogs, man. Because I know you're not ready for this. Get your dogs, Whack, back them up. But it seemed like you ignored it and this circus continued to go on. You got everybody thinking it's a play. Well, I don't play. I might laugh and joke, but I don't play with folks. So since you didn't get your dogs, I must address all the stooges. Larry, Curly, and Mo. And Loose, you are curly just like a wire. The wire that you use to get everybody on phone taps. And speaking of phone taps, once again, I know you guys record, and it feels good to see how this game played out. You guys almost crashed on live the other day. So since the Stooges want to continue, because now I'm starting to see that your master is actually sending you guys. At first I thought maybe I was tripping, but it seems like your master is sending you Stooges for wreck. Now, there's rumor to be told, Compton Rick Rock gets knocked out in state prison. What a nice fairy tale that is. Shout out to the Hub and Dub card. About 20 years ago, probably more than 20 years ago, when I was 19, I walked up in the state prison, pushing my line like I push my line. A respectable young man. But you know what? We not gonna even get to that. We let the homie, he want to come to YouTube and get his career started. Go ahead and get your career started. Shout out to the Hub and Dub card, and we gonna leave it at that. What happened that day happened that day. Some of our world's greatest, just in case. Let's just say it did happen. And let's just say our world's greatest have took losses, but we're not talking about a fight here. We're talking about what's in front, not in my past, because what's in my front, I'm the one on top of the hill right now. I'm the one y'all playing catch up to. You know, I'm trying to go somewhere, but back to Loose mother, Mrs. Cannon. I'm gonna rip your whole family tree apart. As much as this man right here continue to think that he's the boogeyman.
You think you just tough because you lift weights?
Because you know when the light come on, the boogeyman disappear. And when we talk about light, they got this thing now they call it switch. Now all this money that I make off your son, I'ma donate it to his enemigos. Yeah, I'ma donate a nice crate of artillery to his enemigos, and hopefully they know how to get rid of this pest. Now, they say he's a rolling 60 Crip. Rolling 60 Crip. Well, I don't consider him to be a rolling 60 Crip according to the streets. And no disrespect to one of the greatest that moved in that section, Big U. He's a Big U Crip. He's a Big U 60 Crip, I should say. Now, whatever y'all put on him, whatever y'all got against that man, that's y'all business. I'm not here to defend that because I don't know that, and I don't put jackets on people and don't really too much care what goes on in that sector. If that sector ain't handle their business, y'all always talk about that, but you guys are out of town, out of Dodge. Y'all don't even drive your vehicles that way anymore at all. You hide out in Las Vegas. So, until you come out here in these streets, Mr. Boogeyman, and stop hiding out in Vegas, we don't care about what you talking about. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? It's gonna be your ass, Mr. Boogeyman. I'm the ghost buster. So again, like I said, I got in your girlfriend's DM and I let her know, don't you worry about nothing, sweetheart. I'm gonna stack up as much money as I could off this content. I'm gonna spit it so these people can get it every time that clown man of yours get out online. I'm gonna rack up more dollar signs, and I'm gonna make sure when I get my money right, I'm gonna buy that wedding ring, and I'm gonna find you, Mrs. Light Skin. You kinda actually cute. You're almost cute. You just cute enough for me to toy around with and throw you back to Figueroa where you came from. The only thing I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to keep my promise as a man, make sure that young, handsome child of yours grow up to be a well-respected gentleman. And then we're going to put him up for adoption and let him go find him a nice, caring family that want to take care of him. Take care of the little bastard once I continue to crash his father and bury him in Inglewood Cemetery so he could be with his imaginary enemigos, his ops, as so he say. Now, Loose Radio, I would advise you and your Stoogen clan to go find somebody else to meddle with. This is a warning. I'm going to tear your whole family tree apart. I'm going to dig up all the dirt that I could, and I'm going to break down you guys' genetics. Now, we will be sending a prison package to your father, and inside that prison package will be a rat trap, and hopefully that he can clip his tail with it and have enough room to have you right by his side, and both of you guys can sit in that jail cell and rot. They say, Rock, you don't supposed to wish jail on nobody. But these guys then told their way into a situation that they might not be able to get out of. They say Loose Cannon like to put his hands on women. I said, I ain't seen Loose Cannon slap himself. They say, no, Rock. He like to whip on his women like he did his last girlfriend, which is his first wife. I said, that ain't my business. If he put his hands on his wife and her brother and her daddies, then put him in a casket, so be it. So be it. I'm not here to defend that. What I'm here to do is roll out that coffin myself and stick him up in it, shove him right in those walls, like I said, in Inglewood Cemetery. Mrs. Cannon, I hope you don't hold me and look at me as I'm an evil person, because I'm not. You will have to be the representation, the poster child of safe sex It's a whole lot of women that's coming up right now in these times that's going to be held and faced with the challenges of protecting themselves with safe sex. You have to be the poster child of safe sex. Because if these women continue to lay down with these no good, filthy, dirty rats of a man, they will produce product like you did at once upon a time in your life. And they said he got a twin brother. His twin brother stands out to be a well-mannered gentleman. They say he is twin brother, and like I say, he stands out to be a well-mannered gentleman. You did good with that one. I don't think it's his twin. They don't even act the same. One speaks fast, one speaks he speaks like he don't have a brain in his head. But anyway, Miss Cannon, I'm gonna cut this short. And just in case I can't have sex with his lovely, nice-looking girlfriend when he get arrested, I would definitely consider having a child with you, even at your old, ripe age, and I can show you how to raise a nice, respected gentleman.
Fuck that.
Oh.
He gonna cry in the car.
Catch y'all on the next one.